From the Cool TV studios in Lagos and from the worldwide resources of I Missed It News, here is Red Eye, a show that looks over the stories you may have overlooked. Is Red Eye.
Today on Red Eye, the phrase, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, is but an understatement. You win some, lose some, and wreck some. Never underestimate the power of an extremely angry woman. One does not simply stay calm behind learners who pose as drivers. One can also direct one's anger towards one's problem on a site called she'sahomewrecker.com. Phone calls are between 2, not more. So sit back and forget she knows. You can always claim, it wasn't me.
Yes, Red Eye on Cool TV. Today we want to bring you just something special about the most special, we like call it gender or species in the world, the women. But before we go into that, let me introduce you to the team. We have the gentleman. Let me not bring your attention to his flat head. We have a Chukwudi Ezogu.
Thank you very much, Red Eye.
As in, okay. What you have to say. Then we have the cute guy on set. This guy, please don't be deceived by his look. He's an old man. We have a Bernard Akede.
well, you could call me an old man, but then, you know, they say you're only as old as you feel, so let me borrow Chukwudi's line, Red Eye.
Next up, we have a pretty lady in the team. Meet Ginika, the pretty mysterious one.
Oh, I'm blushing. I always get them laughing every time.
This is now. Wow.
Yes,
I said Miss Ginika, not the team.
Package.
Yeah.
Okay, then we have the traditionalist on set, the man that will always bring it back to Nigeria to teach you the way it's done locally. Welcome, Jeffrey Ibe.
Greetings, my people. How you doing?
Jeff, please, next time, bring your traditional fan and horse whip.
I don't know.
I have to get
so we can confirm that it's
I will definitely do that, my brother. You're welcome.
Okay, just bringing our team to you, we want to let you know what we have for you today. We said today is about women's rage. You know, when women are angry, we could be special, not like the men. The men can be comported, right, when they're angry. But women are more... Anyway, get to know our team first before we go into the stories for the day. Were men created just to annoy women? I mean, did you notice that all the videos were about men cheating?
Yes.
No, not necessarily about men cheating. The one with the pickaxe all over the car, we don't know what the guy is.
The man cheated and the woman threw.
I'm sure this is a friend of the woman. She told you, he cheated. I dig his car.
That one is a killer.
There's something I want to say. Women all over the world, black, white, brown, pink, whatever color, we all think alike when we're wronged. Especially when our man is unfaithful to us.
So that means if I say all women are the same, I'm justified.
No,
you just stated, though.
No, I'm saying it's psychic. It's just when we're wrong, when a woman is hurt, the feeling is the same.
But you know, let me think for this woman. The man, when cheating, he dug his stuff into something. So she decided to dig a hole for him next time.
So then the next one will be on his head now.
So in the man's case, if the woman cheats and something is... Let's not even go there.
Oh, no.
Let's not even go
All
there.
right, Chukidi, please, do you have anything for us?
Yes, we were talking about people cheating, but there's nothing wrong with a man that works so hard to become very, very successful. And at the end of the day, he's rewarded with an angry neighbor. Now, something very, very strange happened in a peaceful neighborhood. Let's take a look at the angry neighbor and see the story behind it. Angry neighbor. Man in San Diego bought a house. Unfortunately, he outbidded the woman that considered the home to be her dream home, and they bought the house. And from that day, the woman became very, very angry. Now, soon after, Jerry Rico and Janice Ruther bought their dream home in San Diego's upscale Carmel Valley in the fall of 2011, bizarre things started happening. Their home was mysteriously listed for sale on the internet. Their mail suddenly stopped over Christmas, and they were inundated with over 1,000 worth of magazines and books that they had not ordered. And do you know who did all of this? Their neighbor. The woman felt really very, very bad that they outbidded her in getting her dream home, and she decided to go all the way. Let me tell you something interesting. She put the address of these her neighbors on the internet and said, you know, any man that has the balls should come in when my husband is not around between 12 and 2 and have some jiggy.
I give a hand for that. You know, most times I actually always think of a way to get back to people that annoy me, and I can't really come up with. This is very smart. I thank you so much for teaching me this powerful wisdom.
This is smart, but you got the woman arrested.
Oh.
Yeah.
How can being evil be smart?
I was going to say...
No, it was actually, because I also read on that story that the woman goes saying that, oh, she likes it rough, and that she might cry, she might complain, but that's her thing.
But that's not a justification. They outbidded you in buying the house.
Exactly.
They have the money. Is it their fault?
It's still a very smart move. Payback sometimes.
To go back to that, to go to that extent.
And
Yes.
she's smarting behind bars now.
Let me just, I want to chip in a little now with the next story that I have now. It will shock you. Because my brothers, especially for the guys, not for the ladies, you have to be very careful when you want to embark on marriage. Because when you marry some kind of women, they might end up killing you. This angry lady
is not one of them.
No, the ladies here, they are awesome. This angry lady, I don't know what came into her. You need to see what she did to the husband's Audi R8. The husband cheated on her, and man, the lady went off the hook to smash and, as in, please, let's take a look at that.
An Audi R8.
R8, my brother.
Millions of dollars.
Imagine just.
I would deal with that woman.
An Audi.
Just take a
He
look.
did say that the woman, the man
man.
cheated. So when you say you don't know what she did,
I mean, my car did not cheat.
Exactly.
Do you know what this teaches you? 5 minutes of pleasure can bring you eternity of pain.
And
So
Audi
save,
Imagine, why will you marry such a
I'm not
why
going to
will
say
you marry such a
anything.
woman?
I'm not going to say anything because it's not a BMW
oh, that
7
car
Series.
looks good.
If it was a Beamer 7 Series, she won't go scot-free.
and then petroleum jellies are existing. I mean, I thought guys and petroleum jellies were friends.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yes, we are friends. We rub it on our hair and
That
make
all?
ourselves look
All
good.
the hair?
Just like the way
The
I'm
one on
doing
your
right
head?
now.
But quick one, do you think a Nigerian woman would do this to her husband's car?
I think
An
a
Audi
Nigerian would
R8,
do what?
she would sell the car instead. And she would sell the car.
I think she do, but imagine this lady, right? Or not this lady, imagine women who've been cheated on, having to, imagine being given a website where you can actually vent out your anger. Your husband's mistress, your boyfriend's mistress and other side chicks, they all get to put up pictures of their side chicks and the mistresses, and then they get to vent out whatever it is. So you can say, oh, she's crazy, she's this. And then you have a picture of them. Sometimes they're very, very skanky pictures. I must point out, look at this picture. She's a home wrecker. She's a homewrecker.com. Very nice style.
Home wreckers, wait, I don't understand. They're not the ones wrecking the home. I mean, your husband cannot keep his thing in one. He's a king, according to my brother Jeff. In one place.
I'm with Titi on this one. What happened to sitting down with your man and ironing issues out with him?
See, very
Must you
simple.
wash your dirty linen in public?
Or why don't you just iron the king itself?
No, don't go there.
Please,
No, don't go there. Don't go there.
Because you're going to be rendered useless.
Exactly. You
there,
see, so
please.
Gilly guys still with the guys. Don't
Just
iron
on
the
that-
Ikenga.
on that one
Massage
alone.
the Ikenga.
Because
On
there's
that-
still hope.
There's
No,
still
there's
hope.
no massaging. That's
Massage
too
the
sweet.
Ikenga.
Because there's
Hello,
more.
That's
But then, really living. Let's come back. Yeah, let's be terrestrial now. Now it's not just about women, being offensive with their men who cheat on them. Yeah. But now back home in Nigeria, we also have women, particularly if you drive. you would notice, especially when it's a woman, we say that women have a very small part, with due respect to the lovely ladies in the studio, have a small portion of their brain apportioned to driving skills. Now, let's even leave the skills. Now, when it comes to negotiation of the road, you can't believe what happens. Now, here we have two women coming head-to-head with each other on a very tight road. Nobody wants to give way for the other, and guess what one does? Steps out of her car, turns off the engine, locks the car, and takes a cab away.
Are you
Leaves her car on the road. Right there, look at that. Look, seriously.
Oh my God.
Women.
This is the future.
This
The
is
future
pure
of what?
wisdom. This is
Men
pure
with
wisdom.
temper.
Wisdom.
Do you know how annoying? Do you know how many times I feel like packing my car and coming out, dragging somebody out of the car, and beating the person?
Well, why don't you do that and then
happens
drive
now?
and let everybody have peace?
So now-
rather than lock up your car, block the entire Benin
affecting
city,
the whole people
and
that
then
are
driving
taking
off
that
in a
route.
cab.
No,
If I were the cab driver, I won't take you anywhere.
This is better than ironing the Ikenga.
It's important to point out something.
There's something with you and Nkingat.
I'll sort it out.
Sorry,
It's important to point out
Sorry,
something.
I'm sorry, Bernard. There was something between you and Guinea's back. Forget you're engaged.
I don't understand because
It's important to point out that both women were leaving church.
Imagine
So I would blame the pastors.
that. For not telling them
No,
not to
I'm
drive
with you.
off.
I mean,
Come on.
it's like a reaction to what they heard in church. Maybe the man told them, "Do not stand your ground. Stand your ground. Do not give way."
Did you know the truth? This is that
but-
people
but
are
you-
saying. There's a program they call Shiloh. There's a church that organizes it. When people come out of Shiloh, it's as if they are they come very aggressive. You see them in source. I'm like, didn't you just come out from a holy place?
Thank you.
Why are you shouting? So really, I blame the pastor.
I feel like he said about the pastors, I feel they are not really giving that particular message because when you tell your partner, love your neighbor as yourself, you cannot come out and do such things. You
The
understand?
same way you love the
Well,
neighbors.
I want to combine with, connect with what you just said now.
Yeah.
There's this little video I have. My brother, whenever you're making a call outside, you should be very, very careful not to disturb someone sitting close to you or someone around your neighbor because you might end up losing your phone. Please, give me that video of
Annoying
the lady,
phone
the
call.
annoying phone call, please.
Well, tell that to Nigerians.
Ja, met mij. Vertel. Ja. Ja.
You know what like I say is, he who laughs last. laughs first.
Anyway, guys, you've seen all this wonderful thing brought to you. Please be careful around women. Be careful around your wives, around your sisters, and be careful around me. I mean, our producer knows around me very well. Okay, let's take this quick break. Before we go, remember to email us redeye@cooltv.cool. Also use the hashtag redeye. Please, I hope you know what hashtag is. That thing like ladder. The redeye.
Naira style, like
We'll be right back.
Here is Red Eye.